Show and Tell Boston After Dark, where we talk about all things art, all things Boston. Today I got my co-host Most with me,
Yo, what it do? What it do?
and we got some special artists on here. Can I get you guys to introduce yourselves?
Roby Bamboo from Hartford, Connecticut.
Shot from the block, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
J Hutch, Hartford CT.
So, can I get you guys to tell me about who you guys are and what you guys do?
I'm Roby Bamboo. I'm a artist in Hartford, Connecticut. I've been rapping for at least let's say 9 years, probably like going on 10 this year. Just been striving, just been working, trying to get my music outside of Connecticut and in the ears of other people.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then who are these two that are with you? How would you
My name's
explain
Shot from the block. I'm a engineer slash artist. I've been rapping for about like 10 years, and I've been engineering. No, I'm lying. I've been rapping for more than 10 years. I've been engineering for like 8 years though. Yeah.
J Hutch. I'm a producer, but I rap as well. But, since like 2015, so about 8 years, I graduated and shit, 2016. But I should be cool and trying to get my beats out there and shit. So, like, especially this nigga could probably hop on one shit, but it's cool.
So, how did y'all come together?
To be honest, I was at a Wild on Wednesday showcase in Hartford, and I guess they was there scouting out artists that way they could work with and like make music with or whatnot. And I was doing one of my songs called "Where You From," and they actually liked it.
Oh yeah.
They actually liked it and came up to me and was like, we got a studio over there in East Hartford. You should come check it out, come make some music. And I went there one time, and it's like ever since then I just kept going there and just like kept going there and kept going there. And that's how I met Shad. That's how I met Jay, Tony, and Karan. Shout out to Tony and Karan.
Hell yeah, man. I know nothing about Hartford, Connecticut. Can you tell me, I didn't even know there was black people there.
Oh,
I didn't know there was black people in Connecticut. I had no idea. It's just all black people?
shit, and nah, not really. It's diverse: black, Spanish, Indian, Asian, Chinese, white. Hartford.
Is there a lot of Caribbean people, or?
Yes, especially in Hartford. It's like the north end of Hartford is a lot of Jamaicans. The south end of Hartford is a lot of St. Lucian, Spanish, and West Hartford, a lot of white people, and East Hartford is just like a mixture of all. But either or is like diverse or whatnot.
But honestly, I'm from Hartford, but like I'm from Vernon for real. But that's where it's mainly it's pretty mixed out there too. But that's where it gets like after that Ellington, Tolland. That's where it gets white type shit. But
Okay.
don't really matter. I'm just saying like so it'll go like Hartford, Manchester, Vernon. Then that's where it's diverse, and then outside of that is
What's the art scene like? What's the music scene like out there?
The music scene is good, to be honest. It's
Thriving?
on a rise. It's thriving. It's just that it's not like really getting out there. But if you like come to CT as a whole, or like come to Hartford or go to Windsor, the music scene is still thriving. Like there's some like you're bound to run into somebody that does music, that engineers, that produce, that makes beats, or that raps. So it's like you're bound to find somebody that makes music when you're in Hartford or in Connecticut or anywhere. So it's good right now. There's a couple artists out there like Fuego Bass. I just did a song with him, Black Skin.
that's a banger.
That one. Other artists like Annoyed and all those people and whatnot. Chris Webby, Snowpra,
Nazareth.
all them.
Shout out to them.
Exactly. Shout out to everybody out there, Ray Smooth or whatnot. So yeah, the Chill Shump producers, a lot of producers out there too. Yeah, and there's another producer. Actually, there's a lot of videographers too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a lot of videographers. Shout out BP. He been doing like mainly all our videos. We've been working with him or whatnot, and there's like a lot of things, a lot of people out there, to be honest. So
Are
yeah.
you guys in like a lot of events? Is there a lot of events going on, or are you just meeting each other?
Yeah, there'd be a
Touch
lot of
on that.
events. Cause I say from being from Philly and the music scene out there is very like just rap. You feel me? So it's like people don't really care about events like that much. So coming out to CT and seeing the environment out there and how like even people come together to do the events. Like it's the event that they be having on the street called Pratt Street. It's like in the summertime to be outside and just be like all of these artists on this small block just performing for hours.
Oh, that's dope as shit.
Yeah, it's
Might
it's
have to
hard.
tap in.
Yeah.
They just be performing for hours, just all out there as a collective. So I would say it's definitely a lot of venues than from what I'm used to, like from my norm.
I know there's also like different towns like New Britain, like they're good for like open mics kind of thing. So there's a lot of events when it comes to like open mics, but like when it comes to like performing, like that Pratt Street thing you just said just started. So like out
Oh,
in
okay.
Hartford, like there'd be open mics, but like they'd be like scattered, but like New Britain, like Waterbury, Bridgeport, I would say more so now, but like yeah, like those, but like Hartford is just more so getting popping, but it is really artsy though. So it's like it's not really like a boring city, but it's like artsy. Like I said, like it's cool.
Yeah.
Like people draw, they like paint and shit, like write, but it's never like hip hop like type shit. Like
It's more of like an art thing. Like a lot of art museums out there. Like in New Haven, there's one like directly in downtown Hartford. And there's like a lot of paintings and drawings on like highways or like near buildings or whatnot. So it's like you're bound to see like a image, like an art image of somebody in Hartford that drew that and it's on the wall.
Which
So-
which city in CT got like is it Hartford that has like the biggest music scene?
Mm,
Waterbury.
It's between New Haven or like Bridgeport, I want to say.
I heard a lot about Bridgeport.
Yeah.
artists go to New Haven, and I'll say a lot of artists go to New Haven and like I'm just personally for what I hear, like just Waterbury, like just shit like that. But New Haven, anything closer to New York.
Oh, okay, that would make sense.
Well, yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I wanted to ask too, like, 'cause I remember you mentioned that you started making music about 8 years ago. So how was that? Wait, what happened?
9 years ago.
9 years ago. So how was that transition going into rapping or producing and whatnot?
At first I was just in high school, just like listening to beats and writing to it or whatnot. And then like when I like actually graduated, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just like take it to the studio and actually like do something with it. And that's when I like got like my first song or whatnot and did a video to it. And I was like, yo, I kind of like how it's going or whatnot. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just keep on doing this. And I just kept doing it, and it became like a habit, turned into like a job or whatnot, a career or whatnot. So it's like I'm just gonna keep on doing it till I get somewhere with it, basically.
So what was your first music video?
Literally, I don't know if it's still up there. I don't think it's on my channel though. It's on my boy channel. OXG, Ox Gang or whatnot. It was like my first one or whatnot. I had like the clean shave and everything.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, clean shave. I ain't like have
Yeah.
the beard or whatnot. Just the clean shave and everything. And it's like, yo, like looking back on that now compared to the videos I do now and the way I rap now, it's like, yo, I came a long way. I came a long way type shit.
Yeah, I
So,
like that last video you put out.
Oh, yo,
What was the first one?
appreciate
Was it shot like with an iPhone?
it.
I don't know. You said it was bad different.
I mean, shit. It looked like it was shot with an iPhone because it didn't have like no edits or whatnot.
Okay.
But shout out my boy O'Neal. He shot it. He was actually like a photographer, and he wanted to do like music videos or whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, you could probably
Cinematography.
yeah, cinematography
Yeah.
or whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, you could like shoot this video or whatnot. So he shot it. It came out good compared to like for my first video. It came out good. You know, compared to like the videos I have now, it's like okay, I see the progress and shit. So I'm glad that I took that step forward and actually did that. And you know, good about that. I feel good about that, to be honest.
Tell me about like how you developed your sound. Like, how did you get like your style?
Honestly, at first, I was just like a music head. Like I used to like tap into like any type of music, like rock, country, jazz.
Country.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
had to, bro.
Square dancing.
Nah, I wasn't doing all that. Now. I wasn't doing all that, but I had to tap into like, like heavy. I don't want to say like heavy metal or whatnot. But it's like all types of music, and then it's like I finally found the one that I do, the one that I like, and it's like I just do anything, just rap about anything. If it's like a hype beat, just like rap about some hype shit. That's like all I really like. And then when drill came out, it was like, okay, I kind of like this. I'm gonna run with this a little bit, and then that's when I like kind of fell off on drill. But then I don't want to say like kind of still rap on it or whatnot, but I don't know how to explain it.
Do you feel like the hype behind drill is overhyped or is getting saturated? Like, do you feel like you tapped into it because everybody was tapping into it, or did you genuinely like it? Did you genuinely want to transform your art onto this type of genre of music?
That's a good question. The way it came about, when drill first started, it was like, I like it. Let me try it. Let me tap into it or whatnot. And the first song that I did was drill was Where You From. And then I was like, yo, people actually fuck with it. So I put it out. And then after that, I was just like, let me just keep on doing it. And then I see that it's dying out. So I'm like, oh, let me just like step away from that. And then I have other tracks like Voices and This Way and all that. So it's a hit or miss for drill here and there. So yeah.
Is there a specific genre or an artist who makes a specific genre of music that you would like to collaborate, either here or abroad, local, not local?
Like here abroad, meaning like
Like here, either in Boston or in Connecticut or just anywhere in the United States.
Oh, and like any artist?
Yeah, any artist.
Shit. To be honest, there's like a lot of artists I want to collaborate with. That's like out there. Like for example, like Travis Scott or whatnot.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
So that would be like a good collaboration. But for like local artists right now, probably like Annoyed Sholey from New Haven, and probably like I would love to tap into some Boston artists. Like seriously tap into some Boston artists or whatnot. I heard Des December. You guys heard of her?
I don't even. I'm not even sure.
She's I heard she was like a mass artist, like Boston mass artist or whatnot.
I forget his name now.
To get tapped in with like Boston artists, I think like we got like Sound Lab.
Shout out to Sound Lab.
I'm pretty sure Sound Lab has like events all the time, right?
Yeah, they have this thing called the Testing Labs. I don't want to just say here, but you can look on it on Instagram. They have the page and all that. And it's a dope place. We was there, me, Shane, and the gang. We went there, I believe, last year. This was the last event that they had. It was dope. We saw different types of artists as well. So yeah, definitely. I think you should definitely tap in with Sound Lab. Chambers, definitely the Chambers.
Are those like those are showcases, correct? Or like studios?
So like think about tournaments or gladiator tournaments or competitiveness. But for artists.
Okay. Like tournaments for artists.
Yeah, so
okay.
So one's a studio, but they have constant events. So the Sound Lab is like a Sound Lab. They have constant events where like they have like a bunch of artists come over and like they perform and shit like that.
Okay.
And then the Chamber is like it's like they get like a whole bunch of like artists like play their songs and battle it out with each other, like who can perform better and et cetera, et cetera.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Versus something like that.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
Facts.
We'll see. Well,
So if you come down on one of those times, we'll take you, bro.
Yo, definitely. Just let me know, bro.
yeah. Oh,
Let me
absolutely.
know. We go come. You feel me?
Yeah. I wanted to talk about also like have you ever, as an artist, right? We've all had this experience where we feel like we drain ourselves out, so to the point where we're in a plateau, where we're just not connected to our art. Have you ever had that experience? And can I be able to get that from each and every one of you gentlemen?
Of course. You want to go first?
Yeah, I guess I'll go first. I would say for me, I reached that moment as an engineer because I'm the type of engineer that like I work with a lot of artists. So with that being said, it gets to a point to where like artists start depending on you for like their future in a sense. So it's like you got their future in their hands, and it's like get to a point to where you have like some artists that have like that's in college or they have good jobs, but then once y'all lock in, it's like they want to focus 100% on music, and you know they feel as though you could get them to that point. So as an engineer, it asks of you to give more of yourself out there, and then especially if you're doing engineer to like the high level, because if you're doing it at a high level, you're not just go sit there and press record. You feel me? You go give input, or you go try to correct an artist on their timing, or you go try to like give some creative input on the song. So it's like that being in itself is draining, and then at the same time is like when you work on your own music too, it gets hard because like you give everybody else your creativity to the point when you sitting down by yourself and you gotta make something for yourself, you don't got it.
Oh shit, yeah.
I feel
makes
that.
sense.
What about you, boss?
For me, I'll say, guess I have to get to that point. So, trust. Yeah. Like I haven't been like. I guess I only now just realized that I do have to legitimately work on it, like music every single day, even though I do. But it's like I remember back in like 2017, I was working at like Lowe's, and I was talking to this dude who worked with me. I forget his name, and he was saying how his cousin produces, and he produced for a lot of artists in like like New York or some shit at the time. And he was like, but yo, he literally just makes beats every day. Like he just literally just does nothing. Like he just makes beats every day. Like he just eats, makes beats, sleep, and he gets bread. Like he had songs on the radio and shit. And like I only like probably last year realized that you have to literally eat, sleep, breathe, like what you do
Just
in order to like really like you have to plateau to like actually feel like you're doing something. And like it's like I don't feel like I have to. I've gotten to that point, so it's like much more to be had, and I have a bunch of shit like just sounds wise to get out, to get out for myself. So I'm getting there. Type shit.
Shit, one more time. What was the question?
So the question is like, oh shit.
Have you ever felt like you plateaued or got writer's block?
Yeah.
And how have you like overcome that?
How do you overcome like writer's block or like
Have you gotten it before?
writer's block?
Yeah.
A lot of times. How I overcome it is just like actually like sit in silence, like or like sit by myself, like actually sit down and actually write to a song. That way I won't like be distracted or whatnot. I put my phone on D&D and I just like listen to the beat over and over and just keep on writing until I like get it done. So that's how I like overcome writer's block.
Is that your creative process generally, or like where do you feel like you're the most creative? I've heard some people say the shower. Someone said a car.
The most creative? Shoot, I think now the most creative is like in my car, to be honest, cause like right around the corner, cause I got neighbors, feel me? So right around the corner, I drive around the corner to an empty parking lot, blast my music, smoke, write, and just just go off type shit. And that's like my personal space right there. Nobody's not gonna bother me. Nothing's not gonna happen. I mean, I got my head on the swivel just in case. It's an empty parking lot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you physically writing, or are you like typing on your phone?
Oh, phone.
Phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put my phone on D&D that way, people won't like disturb me while I.
It's really process.
Yeah. So.
First I thought D&D was Dungeons and Dragons, but it's Do Not Disturb.
Oh nah. Yeah.
Oh man, well, I wanted to ask this question, kind of like a philosophical one. If you guys wasn't doing the arts, if you wasn't doing the music, what would y'all be doing?
Shit.
Or where would you see yourself?
Probably in college playing basketball or whatnot, or playing like some sort of sport.
So like an athlete.
Yeah. At least.
Me, honestly, I don't know, cause I've been doing it. Like I do it ask them. I'm tapped in every day, every hour of the day. So it's like, I cannot answer that question.
Oh man, I feel that.
I'll be an electrician.
I don't know. That's like vastly different.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because it's you start to realize sometimes in the music you're not really making a lot of money that you would normally make in a 9 to 5. So you have a lot of people realizing that they have to sacrifice something that they love to get something that they need. Like a salary, all that. So like, but it's crazy because we get into the music to kind of escape from the horrors of that, to escape from like the mundane or from the unheard. So like, I wanted to say, ask, was there something that, what would be a good advice to give your old version of yourself coming into this realm of your life as an artist?
Coming into the music life.
Yes.
Shoot. I would say save your money and keep going, no matter what nobody tells you. Like, keep doing what you're doing. If you're gonna stick to this music, most definitely save your money and most definitely stick to your opinion. Don't stick to other people's opinion. So, on that end, like, be yourself, I guess.
Were you blowing your money?
Huh?
Were you blowing money? Like, going to the club, buying up bottles?
Nah, not really like blowing money. Just want to say like
Investing?
kind of like investing
Subscribe to
into the wrong
OnlyFans.
things. Yeah.
On this plan.
Wait, what you said?
No, it's subscribing to OnlyFans.
Oh, nah. OnlyFans was. Yo. Nah, OnlyFans wasn't there back then.
Oh, that's true.
Shit, if it was, then shit, I don't know, probably, but nah. Just investing into the wrong things.
We had Kick, we had MySpace, man. All the crazy shit was
Kick
down.
was wild.
Yeah, Kick
Hell
and
yeah.
MySpace and all
Don't
that
ask
shit.
me how I know, but yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh yeah. Man, you taking me back, bro. Can I be able to get your response as well?
Don't make it about a profit. That's one thing I'll tell my old self.
Is there a specific like experience that you went through that gave you that epiphany? Like, okay, this is the one thing that I should take away from it.
That got me to that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at one point I had made about a profit and I ain't make no money. I ain't make nothing. So once I started doing it for the love again, then that's when the money started coming back in. So then I realized, like, with this music, it's like, it's energy. So it's like, if you put that energy out of being greedy, then you ain't gonna get your desires met.
Smooth.
I like that. Yeah. What about you, boss?
I don't think I really tell my old self anything. Because I've always enjoyed it. Like, I never even thought of like money being attached to it. I've only recently been shown how to get it attached to it, I guess. But like, I have an acquired taste in music in general. It's all really hip hop, all that shit. But like, for what I hear, it's an acquired sound, taste. But like, I just love it in general. So it's like, I just do the shit, really. Live my life and do the shit.
How would you guys describe like your studio sessions? Like how do those go?
Live. Yeah, live.
Shit. Hell yeah, live.
Is it just y'all three? Do you guys got a bunch of people, or is it
Shit.
two gigs at a time, or
Those like events type shit.
Yeah.
it'd be like events?
Like overnight type shits. Like overnight type events and like just have heads
Mic
pull
closer.
up. Oh, like overnight type events or just like have like people pull up that we know. Like if they chilling, like they show us their music and shit. Like if we've been working, cause we all are individual artists as well. Even though like I'm pretty sure it was me and Dare. Me, Dare, Tony, and Karan, like all collectively at the studio. But it was a fresh beginning for me, type shit. I've always wanted to be in a studio type shit, but like trust. But no, yeah, but it's cool.
And y'all be giving like each other like criticisms and like you could do this and that, try that.
Yeah.
Y'all be yes men to each other.
Not really,
yeah, that was
not
dope.
really
You're
yes
like, yo,
man.
that shit was trash.
Not this guy, bro. This guy is not no yes man, bro. And that's a good thing that he's not a yes man, because some producers and engineers are actually yes men. But you know, that's why I like working with New Vintage and working with Shaw, because he actually like gives you the truth. He gives you the rundown. He'll make you do it until you get it right, type shit.
That's actually my motto. Let's do it till you get it right.
Exactly. You feel me?
How many times is that though? Like
Bro,
it's almost made someone redo
multiple
a track.
times. There was like a time when I was in the studio with him, bro, and I was letting him record me. I think I recorded this shit like 28 times, and he said just kept doing it, do it over. And I got mad to the point. I'm like, yo, bro, what is it? He was like, you need more energy. I'm like, I bet. That's all you had to say. Because some people won't some people won't like really, ask the producer like, yo, what's good. Some people might just say like, all right, bro, I'm good with that take. You feel me? Just mix it down, send it to me or whatnot. So it's like he just like we work together type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? We got a EP out now called Evolution. So whenever y'all ready, I could like tap into that.
Oh
Like,
yeah, we got all the time in the world, man.
Yeah, that's like my process of like being in the studio and whatnot. And I actually had like the studio at my apartment at one time, and it's like that right there was an experience. I actually learned a lot, and Shy actually taught me too. He actually like put me on to Studio One and like actually taught me how to like work it, taught me how to record myself, that way I can make my own music while at home or whatnot. So it's like that's good right there.
No, that's good. Being able to learn for yourself so that you can be able to not only you don't have to rely on
Other
people, but you can also pass down knowledge to people stepping in to that realm, as like I said earlier. So were you ever at a point in your career where you've had, I don't know, like a older OG or somebody,
Mentor.
yeah, like a mentor,
Older person,
like somebody who,
mentor?
yeah, somebody who has more wisdom and knowledge, like somebody who's seen you creating and will give you like critiques or give you like
like advice.
Yeah.
Okay.
About anything.
Shit, I hate to say it, but this guy
That's
right here,
right there.
Oh yeah,
this guy right here, man, shot from the block, bro. Like he said, he's an engineer, producer, artist, and everything. He been doing it for like mad years, so it's like, he knows it. He knows best, and it's like ever since I've been listening to him, I've been seeing progress in my music. I've been seeing a lot of people like coming back to me with feedback, like, "Yo, bro, you got way better or whatnot." What studio you been going to? And I've been recommending them to his studio.
Oh,
and,
nice. Yeah.
like clientele been like flooding in or whatnot. So it's like
Put in the machine.
No, that's
exactly.
dope.
So it's like throughout all that, that's how we build a little teamwork or whatnot. Yeah. So that's how we get it. That's how New Vintage get it done, though.
Well, okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. I wanted to ask too, like you did mention that you guys made like a joint project called Evolution. As a new listener, right? What would you be able to like? What would be the synopsis that would break down or describe this whole album?
Wanna help me
I
out?
would say the title of Evolution, because for me the evolution would be is in me deciding like, all right, I'm an engineer, but I'm actually go take the artistry to the next step. And then I don't want to speak for him, but one thing I will say for him is just what he just said, the progress that he made through it, and then through the connections of when we even first met. Because back to when I first met Roby, when the studio team, Hutch and Karan and Tony met Roby, I was sick as hell that day. So I wasn't even able to make it. So, I think so. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I think so.
It got everybody, man. Shit, it was crazy.
So one day I'm in the studio and I get a random random message on the New Ventures studio page from Roby, and he wanted to book a session. So from that session when I first actually met him until now, it's just like the whole evolution of like where I came from and where he came from is like shown on the project. Cause he say like, you know, I was in a sense a mentor to him. I would say he was like in a sense a mentor to me, even though he's younger than me. And the reason why he was a mentor to me because he was the one that let me know. Like, he ain't let me know, but through seeing him work and how versatile he was when I met him and all that, he allowed me to see that, like, damn, I feel as though I could do what I need to do too, because seeing him work motivated me and pushed me to be like, damn, like, I've been trying to make music, but now I want to actually do something with it. And that's from seeing him, like, from the video Devil's Doors and all that. That shit, like, inspired me. And like I said, he dropped Devil's Doors on my birthday. I always remember that shit. I ain't know him at the time.
I didn't even know that either.
Yeah, you feel me?
That's crazy.
So it's like, when I heard Devil's Doors, that's one of my favorite songs from him. You feel me? Next to Where You From. So it's like, that was just like, yeah, I got to tap in with, bro.
No, that's good. That's dope synergy. You know, and sometimes it's really hard to look for that too. So, but you know, but it's like you're here in Boston. You guys collectively decided to take that next step, to take that risk, to get out of your comfort zone, to go into a whole different area, just to look for exactly what you're looking for, and and how do you feel like the same energy is reciprocal back to CT? Like, do you feel like there's not enough, or is the space, the music scene is not doing enough to open for a certain artist, or is it a point where people have to just hunter and gather, like they have to leave?
I think it's to the point that you have to, like, if you want to, like, it's a 50-50. If you like me, you probably have to, like, hunter and gather and leave or whatnot. Or you could, like, link up with a marketing team, and then you guys could do your business out there in Hartford, Connecticut, and spread it out to Bridgeport, spread it out to New Haven, spread it out all over, because you never know who's going to be watching or whatnot. Because if you have, like, a marketing team, you have help. If you, like, just do it by yourself, it's, like, kind of a little bit harder or whatnot.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's better to, like, have a team by your side to do it or whatnot. That way you could, like, have more connections, because you never know who knows who. You feel me? So, yeah.
That makes sense. Speaking of a team, how do you guys balance each other out? Like, what would you say Robbie's strengths and weaknesses are as an artist?
Robbie's, I'll start with his strengths. Robbie's strengths as an artist is, like, if you need somebody on the track to, like, as a collab to, like, get the job done, then that's your guy. I would say weaknesses.
Come on, be honest, bro.
I ain't want to put you on. His weaknesses is, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it because he told me to. Mic performances. That's his weakness.
Okay.
There we go.
That's his weakness.
Okay. I like that.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Because mic performances is my weakness a little bit. But that's part of, like, being an artist or whatnot. You have to, it's not only about, like, going to the studio, having music videos, partying or whatnot, or just, like, doing whatever. You have to, like, constantly prepare yourself for something that you have, you know. And that's why I gotta, like, fit in with the time that I have, is prepare myself for, like, certain things. You feel me? So, yeah.
And if I could speak on Hutch too, I would say Hutch strengths is, alright, in my opinion, he's the most unique producer I ever met in my life. The reason why, because when I first met him, he was like, a lot of producers do it, but he was a producer that he would make everything from scratch. It would be a very impatient process, but it's just like the sounds he used is just like so, I don't want to use this word loosely, but so different. It's just like, I'm like, yo, he's one of the most unique producers I ever met in my life. I would say his weaknesses are, he's just, kind of shy.
That's real.
Introvert?
Introvert.
Oh, we about to have fun. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I would say I was an extrovert, but like, just get me talking, type shit. But
You think you could do both, or?
Hmm?
You think you could do both, or
both what,
like be an introvert and an extrovert? No,
I
extrovert.
feel like it's like kind of choosing your times to like speak, I guess. But it comes from learning when you shouldn't speak and you have.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's a made-up word called Amber Alert. So I don't know.
I never heard that.
Can I get you to talk about the strengths and weaknesses that you think of these two?
Yeah, be honest, man.
Be honest.
Don't lie to us, man.
I'm very general with things, I guess. But I'll say like, when this dude Dare over there, I'll say his strengths, and it taught me a lot personally. I was just saying this to my roommate at the crib. I was just like, nah, this nigga, for some reason, he just know how to keep going and finding like a way. Like when it comes to music in general. So it's just like, kind of create something from nothing. Even like monetarily, like it can be like just anything type shit. Like, but weaknesses.
I'm interested in hearing this.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go.
Be honest, bro.
All right, when I be hearing your
Be
tracks,
avocado
bro,
right on.
I be feeling like you gotta be smoother sometimes on the flow. It be so like it's hip hop, like that's what it is. Like, but like you gotta blend it in with the track a little bit, like you know what I mean. But I can't even hold you. Like, I fuck with Robbie's stuff in general. Like, I don't really have a strength or a weakness for him. But I would say he reminds me a lot of me, where it's like I see the talent type shit. Like, even though, like, let's say I don't put it on every day, but it's something I'll show people, be like, yo, like, these are my peoples, like, that I fuck with, like, around, like, at home type shit. But, like, this is the music that they make. Like, this is who I ride. Like, this is their sound. But, like, I'll show them my stuff or my boy Tony stuff, because he, like, drops, like, instrumental tapes, like, on, like, or songs mainly, not tapes, but, on, like, Spotify and stuff like that. But, yeah, like, I wouldn't say strengths or weaknesses. I just see a lot. Like, I could just it's like budding, I guess, personally. Like, there's not, like, it's nothing wrong. It's just, like, just keep going type shit. Like, so it's, like, you're doing good type shit.
Appreciate that. I still got to work on my mic performances, though. Definitely.
You gotta get like a mirror and a microphone and just
Yeah, like shadow boxing and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like, is there any particular?
But first, I kind of want to get you to talk about what you think their strengths and weaknesses are.
Oh, strengths and weaknesses. Shit. Who do I go first? Shit. Strength and weakness for Jay Hutch. Shit. The strength is he makes fire ass beats. Fire ass beats.
One of the best.
His weaknesses is just that he don't put out enough. He don't put out all of it. It's like he puts out some of it, and it's like
It's a tease.
I
Since he's
want
light-skinned.
I need
No.
That's my fault.
it's like if he was to like put out all of it on like a BeatStar or whatnot, then that shit would have been like lit. I probably would have like bought one off of him or whatnot, thinking it's somebody else. But other than that, just like put it out there and like just keep being consistent. And for Shy, strength is man. What's the strength? There's a lot. Consistency. Even when like I don't even feel like rapping, he still say, "Yo, bro, hop on this beat right here, bro. This shit gonna be fire. Hop on this beat." Like 10 minutes later, I'm rapping on the beat and it comes out fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, like what the fuck?
Like, let me write something.
Exactly. You're like, nah, bro, just freestyle this shit, bro. Don't write. Don't go into your phone looking at your notes. Nah, just hop up in the booth, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that's smooth.
Because I usually do that a lot or whatnot. But his weakness, balancing out which one he wants to do, engineering or being an artist.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
The curse of being a jack of all trades, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes he could do engineering. I mean, he could do engineering, but it's like he probably don't want to do it. He probably want to rap. So it's like, whatever he feels he wants to do, basically. So, yeah.
It's like, you know how they say like you gotta pick two. You can't pick two masters.
Yeah, you
But
got.
when it comes to like those type of, it's creativity. Like you're not really limiting yourself, but you have to distribute how much time and energy you put in whatever you do.
Or you're spreading yourself thin.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it happen a lot from artists. I've seen it happen to myself, and pressure makes diamonds. So it's like, but have you guys ever been through a time where you just have there's like pressure? You feel like the walls is closing in. Like you'll be able to reflect from a time where that has ever happened, or has that ever happened?
Like pressure.
Yeah, like
music wise or just in life.
Just life, because sometimes music is good, but like the thing about artists is like we were humans before we learned how to make music, before we did anything extraordinary. So I feel like that's one of the things that people are missing out on. Like, besides them being rappers or whatever, they're human beings as well, And so, yeah, if you guys could be able to answer that.
Shoot, you want to go first? Or
It's a couple of things I'll say. I say the pressure now is, for me, is actually engineering and, spending time with my daughter. I would say that is definitely pressure, and the reason why it is because as an engineer, especially how I engineer, I'm like, when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. It'll be like 3 years past, and I'm like, God damn, I ain't even peaked.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But now that I got my daughter, I can't necessarily lock in as deep or as much time as I want, because I probably lock in for like 6 hours, but then I still got my daughter at home, so I gotta go make sure my daughter cool. And then there's also days where like I might have a big session, but it's just like I can't take it because I have to learn that balance between doing what I'm doing engineering wise and my daughter. And that's one of the reasons too why I stepped into being an artist, because as an artist is different from being an engineer, because as an artist you can actually live life.
Yeah.
As an engineer, it ain't no living life.
No.
You in the studio, and then you got to hear other people living their life.
Yeah.
And how I learned that, because like I said, we was talking about this in the car. Every year for the past 8 years, or New Year's, or any holiday, before I had my daughter, I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
Every day. You feel me? So it's just like,
How
I
old you now?
didn't understand that, like, alright, yeah, I can still rap if I'm in the studio 24/7, but then the life experience being put into the songs is like very few. It's just like taking yourself and putting yourself in this world to where that you're not to say living, because it's not a false reality, but it's just that like a past reality in a sense. So I'll say like that's definitely pressure in itself, is like finding the balance between engineering and running the studio and managing clients and my daughter. It's not a hard choice. It's honestly not, because I'm picking my daughter. But then picking my daughter, I'm also need money. You feel me? So then that's when the engineering comes into the equation.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
shit. On that end, it's like the pressure for me is balancing out actual life problems and whatnot, and the music, keeping up with the music. Life problems meaning like
Woman?
nah, like bills, car payments, and all that other shit. Cause it's like when you doing the music, you gotta have money in order to do it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And it's like 9 times out of 10 people say you can't make it on a 9 to 5. So it's like I don't want to risk it. I don't want to make any stupid risk or stupid decisions. But it's like I'm gonna go on the right path and like do what I need to do in order to make it, type shit. So it's like kind of hard to balance it out. Sometimes you want to take the rent money and spend it on, a promotion or something or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like a little show like out of town. You're gonna like perform, but it's like, damn, I can't even do this. I gotta pay rent.
Yeah.
It's the first and shit. So, that's what I'm trying to balance out right now.
No, that makes sense. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What was the question? Like life pressure?
Life pressure.
I don't want to sound so shallow, but like I don't think I've been put through a lot of pressure yet.
Oh, this man's privileged.
It sounds like that. It sounds like that, but like I guess you say I could just handle things. I just handle things, or I try to my ability. But like I wake up like happy most days, so it's just like like even if there is some kind of pressure, so it's just like I don't know. It's weird. Like I guess you could say I don't feel it per se, but like it's there. I just try to figure out how to handle things rather than like I don't know. I try to think about how to handle it, I guess, and not to get into then to stress over it, because I can stress over things, and it's like so. Yeah, that's basically it. So I wouldn't say I would feel it.
I would say it might sound like he's lying, but like knowing him, he's dead serious right now. Dead serious. This is the most calmest person I ever met. Like, what's your sign? I want to know.
Taurus.
Oh, that makes sense. It makes sense now. Like.
You're a Taurus too?
Nah. My one of my brothers, my closest brother, is a Taurus, and now it makes sense because my brother's just like nonchalant.
Yeah.
Like,
there's the nonchalant ones, and then there's the high fructose energy.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so I can be one, because my mom she be on 10 on shit. Like, and I can kind of be like her sometimes. So it's like, I just try to be at bay with myself, like like kind of thing, because it's like I can be on 100, but like just relax.
You sound like you smoke a lot of weed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what is it?
So you sound like you smoke a lot of weed. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I would say it's different types of styles of like, I guess, writing I do. Like if I'm punching in, I'm just saying anything I think is hot. If I'm actually writing, because like I tend to write like on pencil and paper and shit, then yeah, I might put like life experiences or life in it. But if I'm just punching in, I'm just saying what people want to hear. So, I mean, I say it's 50-50 depending on what style of the process that I'm doing.
Okay.
What's the most meaningful track that you feel like that you've created, Robbie?
The most meaningful track that I've created right now is Black Skin. Cause I actually
I fuck with that track so
I put thought and I put like time and effort into it. Cause I like Ben had the lyrics to the beat, but I just never like really went to the studio and recorded it. So yeah, I just felt like that track right there is like it's an energy type thing. Like it gives you life or whatnot.
And where did you how did that come to be? Like, where'd you write it? You wrote it in your car in the parking lot, or like how did you get the idea?
Shoot, it all came about like I was just like writing to type. I was just like listening to type beats or whatnot. Came across one on YouTube. I'm like, let me write to this, and then I wrote to it. And then like a few months later, Fuego Bass hit me up. Was like, yo, you want to do a feature? I'm like, sure. And then we like exchanged words or whatnot. I'm like, yo, I need a beat. So I went to this beat, and I'm like, damn, you know what? Let me do it the right way. Let me purchase it. Let me do what I need to do or whatnot. Have paperwork, have receipts or whatnot. And I did it. Like I think like 2 days after that, I went to the studio and I recorded it. So, and then I sent Fuego Bass the verse. Next day after, he sent the whole thing right back to me. I'm like, all right, bet.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the next day.
But,
Hell yeah.
yeah. So he works fast though. Shout out Fuego Bass, man. BSF.
What are the type beats that you listen to?
Shoot, like a lot of like ASAP Rocky type beats
Yep.
or whatnot. A lot of Travis Scott type beats. But I'm trying to like shy away from the type beats. I'm actually trying to like I'm actually like trying to have production sessions.
Oh,
With,
for real?
yeah.
What would that look like?
With like beat makers or whatnot, just like sitting down with a producer and like actually running down what type of beat you want for your song or whatnot. They're trying to figure out like what style you would like, you know, and it's gonna be like a long process or whatnot. I haven't like had it yet, but you know, I'm like going into that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it'll be a dope ass fucking thing to do.
Yeah, we also have producers here too. This is like a beat maker factory. X, I don't know where X is. Yo, shout out X. You know what I'm saying? He's a producer as well. I'm also a producer as well. We make all types of music, so you know we definitely gonna tap in. Yeah, like I also wanted to ask like relationships. So like what?
Who has the worst? Who has
Go
the
ahead,
worst
go ahead.
taste in women?
Can't be the Taurus.
Looks like no Taurus, bro. Wait, are you?
I mean, I can't answer that because I don't pay attention to they women. So
Yeah, it's like we
So it
don't
must be you then.
like we just do our business or whatnot.
yeah, we
like,
don't get into that.
yeah, we're.
About your women's experiences.
I mean, like
It's like I don't see vagina.
9
I see
times out of
beats.
10 when I like rap about certain things, it's like it comes true. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. So it's like,
So you rapped about a girl before? Or you rapped
yeah,
about-
and it actually like kind of came true or whatnot.
What
Like
happened?
recently, bro, I was writing to a song, and this was like New Year's, right? So New Year's went by. I'm going over the song lyrics on like what yesterday or whatnot. I'm reading. I'm like, yo, this is the same shit I did on New Year's.
What did you say?
I said, take like 12 shots or whatnot. There was like what? I don't know what the fuck I said. But I know I was talking about like take 12 shots with a Dominican girl or whatnot, and I was taking shots with a Dominican girl.
Damn,
Oh,
they got
man.
Dominicans in Connecticut?
Yeah, bro. They got everything in Connecticut, bro. Dominicans, Peruvians, Brazilians. Let's go on Park Street, man.
South Hartford.
Damn.
Go to the south end of Hart Street.
South End. Shout out to the artists in the South End.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Are you guys on like single though, or?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm single.
Okay.
yeah, I'm single.
So when it does come to women, I know you guys said your focus, but what are like some red flags in like women or green flags that you look for?
Shit,
You
red
can give it a chance.
flags if she got kids.
Oh man, okay. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, to be honest, bro. Like that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean-
if
Are you on
she
dating
got-
apps too?
Just
like swipe?
Nah, not really. I try to like stay off of those because it's like hookups. But if I do want to like hook up, then yeah. But right now it's just like I'm focused on music.
Mhm.
So it's like now it's like if I want it, I could get it like anytime. Like no cocky shit, but
Oh man.
yeah. But it is what it is, though.
Yeah.
I say the red flags for me is if a chick listens to my music.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yes.
No,
Because-
that's
But
wait,
just
what?
peep why I say it though.
What?
If she listens to my music, she focuses about all the wrong things. She go talk about, yeah, if you blow up, you go leave me, mess with other women, this and that, X, Y, and Z. With a chick that don't listen to my music, she lets me do what I'm doing and just think I'm enjoying myself.
Damn.
A woman that actually pays attention to your music will, in my experiences, that's why it's a red flag. She's gonna be worried about all the wrong things. Like, oh, you ain't gonna spend time with me because you gonna be working, or this and that, or X, Y, and Z, or you spend more time in the studio than X, Y, and Z. But then, you know, I do it for a living, so it's like, that's how I pay my bills.
You don't think that shows like a lack of interest in your life though? Like,
Nah,
you
nah,
just
because-
make this little music.
Nah, the reason why I don't, because in my experience, the ones that was in like paid attention to my music, it just like the worst possible relationship or encounter I ever had.
Oh shit.
You feel me? Just in my experience. Ones that don't listen to my music, it's just like if you with your girl and then you go to the court and play basketball. She don't really care about you playing basketball. But when you come back home, you know she ain't gonna be kidding you with all the crazy stuff. She know you tired.
Oh, yeah,
She know what you just did.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like in my experience, if she listens to my music, I cannot talk to her.
That's interesting. Okay.
That is interesting.
Okay.
No fans.
No fans.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. Wait, nah, let's stick on that. So like, are you what is your like? How do you feel about having fans? Like, do you care about having supporters or fans?
I don't care about neither.
Neither.
No, I just like me. I put the music out because I used to hold music for years, so I put it out just to put it out. But as far as like, if people listen to my music, I'm not saying I don't appreciate the criticism or appreciate the love. I'll always accept it. But as far as like making it my goal to worry about that, that's never in my concern. Because at a point when it was my concern, I was unmotivated. And ever since it stopped being my concern, like I said 8 years ago, I'm literally motivated. I do this every day. You feel me? So I'm not really worried about anybody else. I'm just worried about like my music or his music or Hutch beats. You feel me? I'm worried about my inner circle. So I'm not like trying to like impress anybody. But if people do like it, then it's a plus.
No, that makes sense.
Okay. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna ask Hutch about what's called the red flags and green flags, but I don't know.
I'll just say like when I first meet a girl type shit, and if she like asking me for shit.
You see, your love language is gift giving.
That's the biggest red flag, which sucks. But it's the thing for me is that like just when I first meet her, like type shit, like first like month 2 type shit. It's like you don't need to be asking for money or anything. Like,
what's the most you would spend on a date, like on a first date?
What has to be done? Like it's like, cause I don't know what I'm doing type shit. Like I'm not gonna like walk myself into no fucking corner. So I'll pay what has to be done. And that's the thing, I'll take care of it all. It's just that like you gotta, everything else matters. So
Was there a time where like you didn't get what you want, or wait? So how is your approach to this? Like, so if let's say you go out, right? The bill is $200. You pay $200. You don't mind like nothing, and you're like, "Yo, you want to go home?" And she's like, "Nah."
Well, if I'm paying $200, like, the thing, like I said, like I'll never walk myself into a corner. So if I'm paying $200, it's with me and my girl type shit, or like me and my wife. Like we don't have to pay $200 to go somewhere to like really enjoy some shit. Like I want to go to Gordon Ramsay's, like the Hell's Kitchen shit. Yeah, I know that's expensive, but it's just like, so I'm gonna go with my niggas. You feel me? Like everyone pay for themselves. Like we already talked about it. Trust me. Like everyone pay for themselves, and then like I already see the prices. So if I take her there, like like we can go there. Like it don't really matter. But it's like So
that makes sense to me. On that note, we're gonna take a small break and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Show and Tell Boston After Dark. I'm back with the gang, part 2, and I just want to know, like, what do you guys have coming up? Like, what's next for you guys? Like, what are you working on right now?
Shit, what I'm working on right now is trying to actually do a production session with producers.
Oh yeah,
and actually trying to like sit down, work with them, make a beat to the point that I can make it's like 10 to 12 songs, put it towards a mixtape, and like keep doing that. Just being original, building up my own flow and my own type of music, my own character in music.
Are you trying to tour too? Like, go out the city and perform,
definitely trying to tour. Yeah, like we said off screen, definitely trying to tour, definitely trying to link up with artists, new artists or whatnot, features, and I'm just trying to do it all now.
What city
Nah,
would you
man.
want to hit, or like what state?
I usually like take it 1 week at a time type shit. Cause last week, I mean not last week, but like a couple weeks ago, I was in Philly doing a music video. Then now I'm in Boston or whatnot doing a podcast interview. I'm thinking probably like in the next 2 weeks go to South Carolina. You know,
South
link up out there and
How
see
was
what it
Philly?
is. How is Philly? Shit, Philly is alright, bro. Let me tell you, just don't be eating anywhere.
Don't eat there,
Don't eat anywhere.
even though they make the Philly cheesesteak.
Nah, because where they went to, they got some
Yeah.
food without asking me where to go. So they
Yeah.
went to the crackhead gas station. They got some chicken.
You got crackhead gas station chicken, bro.
Yeah. They in the car, right? I'm sitting in the
Yo.
back seat. And you hear them like, "Oh man, this food's so good. This so good." I'm sitting there like, I'm like, "Oh, so y'all got chicken out of that joint?" He said, "Yeah, I don't want to travel 20 minutes to get a cheesesteak." So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, a word? How that chicken?" He was like, "Yeah, it's joint good." One of the people was like, "This the best gas station food I've ever had." A day later,
Yo.
all of them saying, "Yeah, man, Robbie put a post up. Never eat from a gas station that's not from your city." I'm sitting there like, yo, like,
Bruh.
y'all didn't ask me. Me and the videographer, they could have asked me or the videographer. They just went and got some food, didn't say nothing.
Bro, we was dumb hungry.
God
It was
damn.
raining in Philly. We had a 4-hour drive back, bro. I'm like, I'm not doing no more driving than 4 hours. So,
shit.
you know, I'm going to just stop at this gas station that we parked up at and get something to eat type shit.
Goddamn.
But now I know my lesson. I need somewhere good to eat.
Or
out here in
ask
Boston.
before you eat.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
That's just like going to my refrigerator and not knowing what it is.
You feel
it's
me?
true. You would just hope that they threw out all the stuff that's expired.
Yeah,
though.
exactly. There we go.
How about y'all though?
I say what's next for me is I'm still engineering. But what's next for me as an artist is I'm actually in that stage to where I am doing that production session with one of the engineers. One of the producers / engineers I tapped in with. Because I engineer for people, I can't engineer my own music, and I came to that realization. So I found somebody I'm comfortable with partially editing my vocals and all that. And he also is like one of the best producers I know. We're putting the project together, step by step.
Are you micromanager? I feel like you micromanage people.
Oh yeah, I do that a lot. It's heavy. Yeah, so that's actually what I'm doing with this production session. Because the main reason why I didn't use beats from other people was because I'm very hands on. So it's like, it's a bad thing. It's not good. I'll say that. But I'm like, I can't fully put my all into it if I don't got a say in what's going on or how it's being done or what's being critiqued or what's being structured. So I'm starting to take a step back from that, from being too hands on. So the next step for me is basically like just learning how to do one thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll say the next step for me, it's really just contacting more artists. Like, because I know it's an easier time now, obviously, than before. I know you can always contact any artist kind of thing anytime. But just getting my music more so, like Robbie was saying, like, earlier, was just, like, just getting it out there. Because I have a bunch of shit, like, that I know is good. But, like, only I know is good, or, like, my roommates. Or, like, you know, like, I put it out on, like, out type shit, but I don't, like, shop around with it, I guess, if that
Yeah, why
makes
not
sense.
though?
So it's just, like, I don't know. It's like I'm just trying to,
Are you like?
and like this dude too, to be less shy, like just open up more with the beats. And I feel like I've gotten to a point with how it sounds and with what I can do and what I'm going for, that I can like branch out and actually be confident while I'm in the room, I guess, like beat wise, like making it right there kind of thing. So
Are you like a perfectionist, and so you just hoard a bunch of shit?
well, I would say I really just started making music. I remember like Mac Miller and like A$AP Rocky, like those are like two heavily influenced. But like Mac Miller, like I always just like, I just wanted to hear more music, I guess. And like what I wanted to hear, the sounds that I was hearing, but just more. And like that's how I more so just got into it, because like I can just do what I want. Like it's just a playing field. Like, so it's cool though. But the next step, like I said, like it's just getting it more out there because I know people will fuck with it. Like it's just about what I do with it, like because it's not just gonna come to me. So it's just actually making the steps. So, but yeah.
No, that makes sense. Also, too, what music video were you shooting in Philly? When does that come out?
It was actually shooting. Shit. It's a surprise, actually.
A surprise?
Yeah, I gotta save it.
Okay.
It's a surprise. I can't ruin it, man.
Is it on the EP or is it still you gotta?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Surprise.
I already told y'all.
Yeah. I mean, shit, it's on one of the EPs out of the 3 that I got.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta figure it out for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when it drops, it drops. So yeah.
Okay. Any estimate estimate time?
It's a surprise. We'll just leave it at that. It's a surprise, bro.
It's gonna be when you least expect it.
Yeah.
When you taking this shit. Yo, during the break, we were talking about one thing that me and you talked about was like, do you think we can find like generational love in like, not generational love, but we're talking about like women these days, the values of women these days. Like, do you think you can find love like with the girls that are around
nowadays?
These times.
Girls your age?
I mean, what's funny is that the women that they show on IG that like be on the Fresh and Fit podcast and such podcast or whatnot, and that be like be on the street answering questions or whatnot, they be like kind of like different towards the women's that's like, I don't know, I don't want to speak for everybody, but like this women that I fuck with, like they actually like genuinely like love you type shit. They'll actually like fuck with you or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the women on social media is like actually like kind of like dumb. I don't want to say dumb, but it's like dumb and only care for money or whatnot. And it's like the women I deal with is like actually like fuck with you.
Yeah.
So on that note, yes, I think there's still hope, but for certain people, and for like what I heard is like you gotta like put your pride to the side and put your type to the side and focus on love itself. So
put your pride to the side and put your type to the side and focus on love itself.
Basically.
So like.
So you ain't got no type?
I do have a type, yeah, but I've been coming in contact with them and it's like, yo, I can't fuck with that. Cause it's like my type is like light skins. You know, I fuck with light skins.
Got some colorism in you, huh?
Nah, hey, like on some real, bro. I'm just being honest, like real shit.
That's real shit.
So you know, light skins, and it's like I came in contact with one of them, and it's like, damn, this how y'all get down? Like that's how, and it's like multiple of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, that's how I get down. But it's like dark skin women. It's like, okay,
man, you better be careful, bro.
Nah, it's like
dark skin girls are crazy.
They
and
love you,
I date a
bro.
lot of dark skin girls. Yeah.
Like they love and respect you type shit.
Wait, which one?
He said,
Dark skin women.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's
I mean, hey, I don't need you know what?
Listen, I have a girlfriend. She dark skinned. I love her. She's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Honduran.
Yeah, see.
no, I could definitely feel that because for me, the only type of chick I could date is a dark skinned woman. So it's like,
hey
feel
man,
me?
let's just melanin.
yeah, you feel me? I like what I like. So for me, it's like I believe that you can always find, love anywhere because you gotta understand, like, just because you picking same apples from a different tree, it's just like it's not nobody's fault but your own.
So you don't think you can find love with a colonizer?
Oh no, me personally, I would never. And I'm not trying to like downplay nobody that does, but just me personally, because you gotta understand, falling in love come with multiple things. It come with sex, and then sex comes like you might have a child. So it's like me, I always wanted my child to be like the same complexion as me, just because I had to go through being this complexion, and I had to learn how to embrace it. That's the same thing I want my child to do.
So
Not
you wouldn't
go
even
through the bad stuff, but just
Yeah.
embrace the complexion.
So you wouldn't even stick your like penis in a colonizer?
Have I ever?
Damn, sounds so racist.
Have I ever? No, I never did. No,
Okay.
I never.
But
did.
you never will, or
I'm not saying I never will, because
okay.
like I mean,
sounding like
but I
it.
just never did. But will I plan to do it? No.
Okay.
If it's just by accident, then it's just like,
Yeah, you know,
if I, yeah, right, slip and fall.
slip and fall into a snow bunny, bro.
I might stumble across it one day. You feel
Also,
me?
Jonathan Major type shit.
What about you, Hutch?
Accident.
I feel like you're about to say, "Yo, love is love," and
Nah. Oh, personally, I don't have a type, but I've always do want my child to be black, just like me. So
like, you don't mind if they're darker, or do you want like someone with the same skin complexion?
no, just I've always wanted like a black kid. Like,
Okay.
just a kid that looked like me. So, but I don't have a type, and yeah, there's love always. Like as long as you're just doing you and like you're out, like I don't know, like if you just communicate, if you know how to communicate with people, like and just have friends or just know how to just move around and just do your thing, like there's always love in the air. So
This nigga's too wholesome, bro.
Nah, there's gotta be something. Somebody broke your heart. Someone broke your heart.
Who broke your heart,
You
Hutch?
y'all ever had your heart broke?
Hell yeah. Well, as a man, you always get your heart broke every day.
True.
So this is like, even if it's not by a woman, you getting your heart broke. So it's like,
You gotta talk about that.
oh, I mean, yeah, just you gotta understand, like, even down to opportunities when it come to, like, you know, different obstacles you face in life, you feel me? Because we always getting high expectations put on us. So then we expect high expectations all the time, and we forget the fact that we're human, so we always fall short. So, but with those expectations, we seem to forget that sometimes. So then, because of that, we getting our heart broke. Like, I can have something to do today and shit, and if I don't get it done, or if I don't reach it to the expectation of others or myself, then, you know, sometimes you might feel as though, like, damn, you just let yourself down. So that's considered like a heartbreak.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What y'all experience heartbreak?
Heartbreak? Not really, to be honest.
Wow.
Said never. Goddamn.
Smooth criminal.
You experience heartbreak?
partially.
Don't lie, Hutch. Oh, all right.
Partially?
Partially.
What does that mean?
It's like when you think you did, but like.
So
you
it's
don't
like
really
puppy
know.
love? It wasn't real?
Yeah, something like that.
Have you ever been in love?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you know what love is?
I think I do. I have an idea of it, but everyone has their own ideas. So
But what's your idea?
Yeah, I was like, how would you know what it is if you've never experienced it?
I don't know. Just, I guess you just it's about a flow. Like it's not about like I don't know. Kind of cliche. Like the things I would say about it. So yeah, it's like
Do you care about a significant other's body count?
yeah. Well, okay. Yes, but like it depends how they got there. Like, which is crazy.
Like how they got there, you said?
Yeah, like it's like it's one thing if like you was just cheating, you know, like type shit, or like you had boyfriends. You know what I mean? But like I feel like as you get older, like it don't really matter. So
Even if it's like triple digits.
triple, that's crazy. But the thing that's crazy is that like there's people. The thing that's crazy is that like I know a few people like guys that like fuck like over 50, 60 like women. Like, but it's like those women could have fucked over like 30, 40 guys too. So it's like I don't know. It, like does it really matter? But like it does. But like it's just weird. It's
So
a
say
weird
you-
thing because
so-
people fuck.
So
Like,
say
it's
you were
just
on your
like-
wedding night and she
That
was
shit
like,
is funny.
she's like, babe, like, I just wanted to know, and I kept this to myself, but my body count's like 200. You be like, nah, it's cool.
Yo, like you was getting ran through tight. You got like a only what you
Nah, they were all my boyfriends.
Some shit. You up on Pornhub with it? That's what it sound like. It sound like you was up on Pornhub with it.
You calling off that wedding?
Yo, that's like a boy for every month, bro. That's crazy.
I'm like calling off the wedding.
Yo, damn,
I'd be like,
bro.
if you waited this long to tell me, like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Like,
Man, you should have asked.
by then I definitely asked. Like, what the fuck? You about to get married? Like,
Don't people say like it's corny to ask like the girl's body count? Do you ask the body count?
Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. Never crossed my mind to ask. I ain't even gonna lie. But it's gonna come a time to where conversation happen and she gonna just go tell it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Exactly.
you don't have to ask. You could just through conversation and listening, you'll find out when you're.
So,
No. Yeah.
Is there a body count like that would bother you, like if she had?
Yeah, as a man, I'm gonna be honest, and this a lot of women don't want to hear this. Yes, there is a number that will bother me. Like
Okay, let's go. 5,
5, nah, it ain't gonna bother me.
10.
I mean, you got 10. It depends what those 10 you choose. How you came across it. But like, I mean, yeah, but it depends how you came across that. Like, if you just got like 10 in like a week, then it's just like, all right, that's kind of drawn. But if you get like 10 and it's just like, it's justifiable. It's not to a point where it's not justifiable. Once you get to like 100 though, then you.
So
you
15. 15. What about 15?
I mean,
above you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tough.
When does
right there.
20?
All right, I don't know. We tread into those waters now.
But she was like, bro, like I just got
I'll put it like
baptized.
this.
I'm back at 0 now.
If you saying you back at 0 because you baptized, then no. The worst thing is if you can't take accountability for those bodies. If you can't take accountability and say you chose to do it, then that's when a high number becomes a problem. If you saying like, yeah, I did it in X, Y, and Z, it is what it is. Damn, you honest. So I can only be mad to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't take accountability and say, oh, I was just young or I was just dumb, then X, Y, and Z, then it's just like, nah. You feel me? But if you can take accountability, then we cool until you get to like 50.
Okay, so what if it was like, what if it was 7, but she got a train ran on her?
How about you? What if it was 7, but she got a train ran?
I can't do it.
Nobody would be able to do that. Like,
Crazy.
nobody would be able to do that.
That used to be me.
What you mean that used to be you? You used to accept that?
You was
Yo,
in
when
on
I
the
was in
train.
Florida,
And
You was cool with that, bro?
Bro, I was cool with, like the hood. There was always this hood whore, and I would always try to like wife her, and she would
Wow.
be like, "Yeah, bro."
That's crazy. I mean, I'll tell you this: it takes a real man to admit that.
yeah. It
So
does.
I mean, I can't shade you on that, but I would never.
Nah, but it took enough shaming to make me realize I'm fucking up.
Yeah. Like your boys ain't tell you; they was just tagging her and giving her back to you.
People, they don't give a fuck.
Oh shit!
Yo,
Nah, I don't. Well, actually, yeah, we love hoes, but
Yeah, we
I'm
do
still
as
in a
men.
relationship.
Yeah, let's make the world go around. Yeah.
They say you was wiping a hood whore.
We love hoes, but we ain't gonna wife them though.
True. What about you? Does the body count? What's the body count that would bother you?
Ah, shit. Not really. I don't really like. As I'm getting older, I don't really like focus on the body counts. I only focus on if she got like an OnlyFans. Like to be honest.
What if she does
like,
solo content though?
It's like feet
Yeah, that's dead right there.
cooking.
No. What if she just sells feet pics?
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
People be paying for that shit. It's crazy.
But she's like, yo, I sell feet pics, but like, let me pay for your studio session.
I just got like 4 racks last week.
Yeah, we up there.
Yo, off the feet. Sorry.
Nah, I don't know about that, bro. I gotta see it to believe it. I gotta like. I don't know. I gotta put myself in that situation to nah.
Do you think like you could date an artist?
Yo.
I mean, I actually thought about it before, and it's like,
No.
like, can't, cause it's gonna be like, I don't want to say competing or whatnot, but it's gonna be kind of button heads a lot, cause we're gonna be arguing about the relationship, and we're also gonna be arguing about certain lyrics that we throw out there, certain things that we do in our music or whatnot. So it's just like a whole bunch of arguments, a whole bunch of things gonna happen in between that. So no.
And you feel like it's also conflict of interest, and also conflict of interest. Like, let's say she wants to work with a male artist, and in order for them to make good music, they have to have good chemistry. How would you feel about that?
Exactly. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't really like. Me personally, I wouldn't like. Nah, I don't really feel good about that.
But what if it's a good hit
It's
and
like
she makes a lot
it's
of
like
money off
her
it?
saying like, "Oh, I got a male best friend." Nah, I don't.
Oh, you can't date a girl with a male best friend?
Nah, can't do that.
Oh.
Nah, can't do that.
When you go on the date, do you be like, hey, like, I just wanted to, do you have a male best friend? Like, what?
I mean, shit. Nah, I actually like not on like the first date, but if I'm like really, really interested in her, then like later on down the line, I'm like ask her if she got a male best friend or whatnot.
What if she says, like, he's like my brother?
Nah,
Red flag.
nah exactly. Nah, bro. Nah, I don't trust that brothers and sisters. Nope.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nah.
You on the same wave?
Nah, me personally, I'll say this because I got girl best friend. Well, girl best friend, and it's just like if somebody's loyal to you and 100% when you ain't got your back, male or woman, everybody needs somebody like that. So I don't really care if a female got a male best friend or not because it's just like if you tagging him, I'ma know. If he tagging, I'ma know. So it's just like I'ma know not to mess with you if it's on those type times. But like I know a lot of women and even my sisters, for instance, they got male best friends that never even made a pass on them or nothing. So it's possible. Just like I can have a woman best friend and I'm not having no sexual relationships with. We probably not even never talk about sex. So
Like
I don't
platonic? Like,
Yeah,
so,
platonic as hell, yeah.
yeah, it's because at the end of the day, a friend is a friend no matter what. You feel me? Whoever's loyal to you, you gotta cherish them no matter what. So it's like it don't really matter to me. Male
Nah,
best
that
friend,
makes sense.
female best friend.
What if he's a gay male? Like a gay male best friend? Changes anything?
I think that would be fine, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Don't matter.
Would he be like, nah, he's just pretending?
Yo, I was just about to say that.
I
shit,
know that
bro.
nigga straight, bro.
Yo,
how you gonna have her prove it? Like, yo, go suck that dick right over there.
Fuck, that's wild.
Just kidding.
Prove it, bro. Show me your porn history. Oh, sorry, bro.
nah, bro. No male best friends, no nothing, none of that. Just me and her father. If the dad is still in the life, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's it.
What do you feel about her going on ladies' night?
Damn, yo.
She's like, yeah, me and my girls, we're just gonna go to the club.
Shit. I mean, yeah, 9 times out of 10, she gotta go if I say no. So she gotta wear whatever she want if I say no. So regardless, it's like my opinion don't even matter. But
We're going to Florida.
depends on what type of friends she got. Nah, out of state, nah, bro. I'd rather her go to the club around the corner than out of state. Like, nah, that's But yeah, not doing all that. Nah, she could go to the club, but not out of state with her friends.
You also mentioned depends on what type of friends she has.
Oh,
So like, what are
that's
what type
true.
of qualities or what
like
type of characteristics?
friends, meaning like, are her friends single friends or are her friends married or in a relationship or,
Yeah, what are the values
engaged
around her?
type shit? Like, if you're going out to the club, is it for like your friend's engagement party or whatnot, or if you're going out to the club just to go out to the club with your friends?
Yeah.
You feel me? So, which one is it?
No, that makes sense. Getting back on the topic of music, what do you guys think the game is like missing, and then what do you think that you guys contribute, like, to be part of that?
Yo, I've been thinking about this. Like, I feel like there's like a lot of like, damn, I don't know. I don't want to say this out of content or like anybody like get offended, but it's like there's like a lot of like like nonsense in the industry now. Like a lot of music that's like getting pushed on the radio doesn't make no sense. So it's like we need to start to bring. We need to bring back hip hop, bring back rap, and not this nonsense that's on the radio that we keep hearing or whatnot. Like every week, it's like the same male artist is like trending and whatnot. And it's 9 times out of 10 Drake and his recent album and whatnot. Like we need somebody new.
No, that's true. Yeah.
So that's how I feel.
What about y'all?
I would say a lot that's going on is like, I actually was talking about this earlier. It's like, I mean, it's cool. Like, I mean, if people want to do it, but as an engineer, hearing the same shit a lot, you get fed up. And the same shit that I'm hearing a lot is like the way when people rap with autotune, and then they try to say that it's different, and it's just like, I feel as though it's a lot of that. Like, in instance, you ever hear the person named J.I. or Jid or whatever his name is, how he used autotune?
Yeah.
A lot of people come in the studio using that joint and be like, damn, I'm so different. You heard what I said? And it's just like, yeah, you said you had to sell drugs. So it's just like, I would say it's a lot of that going on, but I'm not against it. I'm not against it because I would just say it's too much of it, though. You feel me? Because you can still get your few that's like coming in and it actually sound good, but then there's like majority of it is just like the same shit. So I'll say there's a lot of that involved in it, and I would say in the sense like what I can bring to the game is just like whatever somebody could take away from what I do. So it's like I can't necessarily say I'll let the people do the talking for that, but whatever they can take from what I do, then that's what I can contribute.
Wait, so I have a question. So like, you did mention about, you know, artists rapping about just like you know, just the harshness about, you know, the streets, you know, whether it's selling drugs or the gang life or whatever. Like, do you feel like the artist has a responsibility? Do you feel like the artist has a responsibility, especially when it comes to like music, like how powerful it can be? It influences people, you know. So like, or do you feel like it doesn't?
I mean, putting the artist, giving the artist the responsibility is taking the responsibility away from the consumer. So I say equally everybody got the responsibility, because you gotta understand the only reason why the artist is doing the music they doing is because the consumer is paying for it. So it's like more responsibility on what the consumer intake than what the artist deliver. You feel me? Because like it was just this one video on social media with all these little girls singing "Sexy Red" and Drake's song.
Oh, I seen that.
You see, that was wild.
I just seen it today.
That was wild.
Those lyrics are wild.
I felt
Yeah, the lyrics is wild.
I
So
felt really uncomfortable.
yeah. So it's just like, but at the end of the day, that's what the consumer wants to hear. Like, we could put somebody like J. Cole out, but how many J. Coles is it in the game right now? Just one. How many Kendricks is in the game right now? Just one. How many Drakes is in the game right now? There's a few people that can emulate that. So it's just like the consumer is like the ones that, you know, push the game to where it's going. Like, if people stop buying it, then people will be forced to change the sound. So
No, that makes sense. That's good.
Well, I remember I was watching this like academics. My bad, I know we're on a podcast, but he was saying some shit like Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick, and he's like, he was saying how he felt like the music was changing because like artists like Kendrick and J. Cole weren't dropping. So it's like the fact that they're not dropping, and because those are all commonalities, like everybody is like they're the shit type shit. Even Drake, still, even people listen to it, hate on it, whatever, but they still listen to it. And it's just like they're all popping in their own right. But if only Drake was dropping, like it's like there's no change, and like so like J. Cole should be putting his people on, and then like Kendrick should be putting his people on, and like obviously you get like Baby Keem, let's say, but like just stuff like that. It's not trickling down. It's just Drake dropping shit, and then like just people following his way.
But then, like,
and
even with the J. Cole and Kendrick not dropping as much, there's plenty of artists that drop music with conceptual music that actually means something. Because the consumer don't even want to give a chance to.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people that do make that music, but niggas just don't want to hear it.
That's facts. And sorry, I was gonna say like JID, whatever. He made that song like Surround, and it only hit the radio because I hear the radio all the fucking time when I drive to like Waterbury in the morning for work and shit. Like because the van only got like the radio, so they only put that shit on the radio when it became popping like do the TikTok shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that was my first time seeing it, like TikTok play into real time on the radio. And it's like when they played it, you were actually like, oh, some different fucking shit. Like you're like, yo, this shit's not like I've heard it before, but I don't go and look for it. But when I heard it on the radio, I'm like, yo, this shit getting lit. Like, what? And then they're just like, and I only noticed it because people were doing the TikTok challenge, I guess. So it's just like,
Yeah,
the fuck?
that song,
Like,
The ladies love that. The ladies love that challenge.
yeah, that song like Bang came out like a year before the TikTok challenge.
I'm hip, and I'm just like, why are they picking this up right now? But
Exactly.
because of the TikTok challenge. And,
Yeah.
It just shows, bro.
and the song
Y'all
is
gotta make
good.
TikTok dances for your songs.
Try. I mean, shit. We just gotta find the right people to do it. That's shit.
Is there anything else you would like the audience to know about, like, you know, who you are or what you guys are doing that you would like to leave us with?
Who we are, like, my bad, I was days off.
Is there anything? I said, is there anything else that you would like the audience to know about, like, who you are, what you guys are doing, something that they may not know, or something you just want them to know?
Shoot. Don't know.
What's something that you enjoy that maybe your audience wouldn't specifically know about you, other than like square dancing and country music?
I don't square dance and I rarely like country music, but I'm very active. That like I love sports, like hands-on sports, like to play sports, not like conversate about sports or whatnot. Like I like to play sports type shit, like football and basketball and whatnot. So it's like that's one thing I like to do outside of music. So that's one thing like I don't want to say I take serious, but you know I like to play sports. That's all.
Hell yeah.
I'll say for me, I'm very competitive. So like, I love playing sports too. And if I get on like start playing, then it's just like we gotta go forever. If I could go forever, you feel me? I'm like real competitive. And another thing, you know, outside of music, that I'm really good at, I love to cook.
Oh,
So,
Chef Boyardee.
yeah, literally Chef Boyardee.
Yo,
That's what I
that's
call
one of your
myself.
producers. bro.
Yeah, because my name is Deer, so I'd be like Chef Boyardee when I'm cooking and shit.
Hell yeah,
Yeah. But and what I would like to leave the audience with is welcome to the new Death Row. Just like the shirt you got.
Hey.
That's great.
What I enjoy outside of music, sports, I guess. But I'll say more so like bowling and shit. I like bowling.
Are you good at it?
Yeah. Pretty much said
We're
it.
not going bowling, bro.
Fucking but yeah, always creating new music, so that's always my first thing. So I do have like a instrumental tape out, Hutch Instrumentals Volume 1. It's on like Spotify, Apple Music and stuff like that. But yeah, just more stuff like that, dropping like beat like instrumental tapes and like network shit. So
Word. Now give us the drops. Where can we find you guys?
you can find me on IG at J Hutchins, JE.HUTCHINS, and got another one, my other page, Proud by J Hutch. That's where I post like just music shit. But yeah, and I got a YouTube video. You could like YouTube. You can look me up. Just if you just type in J Hutch, JEHUTCH, all my music from all the years before, songs, beats, and shit, like everything come up. So, AGE, shout out, Gray Era, Facts. That's my other collective, basically.
Shirt on right here, man. AGA.
That's my boy Garrett. Like that's the team. Like I'm like the producer for the brand. It's a brand, clothing brand. I don't have anything on right now. I just got some Ed Hardy shit, but and like our shit's fire. www.grayair.com.
You can find me on all platforms at Roby Bamboo, ROBY BAMBOO. You can find me on IG at _LMG Robbie _. You can find me on Facebook at Roby Bamboo. Other than that, that's it.
Hell yeah.
You can find me on Instagram at shotfromtheblock _NL. And you can also find me on YouTube as the King of YouTube, and I try to use that to manifest my YouTube getting to where I need it to be.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Show and Tell Boston After Dark, and that's a wrap.